Hi everyone, it's Jerry. I'm on LeeChess.org, and I just got paired up against a familiar opponent. We don't get to play too many Blitz games. What do I want to do against my buddy Pahovic here? Let's throw the French defense at him. That'll toss him for a loop there. Alright, so this is a 3-2. And should I go with a Winawer? Let's give that a whirl. Why not? And actually, I'm going to play it super positional. On Queen G4, I'm prepared to underdevelop to defend my sensitive G7 point. So my intention is not to go in for this damaging of the pawn and that bishop for knight / pawn structure imbalance, but rather this. The trick here, or my idea at least, is to exchange light square bishops. My bad guy for their good guy. And one day, anchor a knight here, with white having a space advantage on the king side. I may very well opt to castle queenside. I think this is a good move to insert. Yes. This knight can be a great bother. I am making a lot of pawn moves, and I am behind in development. This can certainly cost me. But the position in the center is closed. And what more is there to say? I think this is a moment for me to play bishop to h, bishop to a6, or maybe even a5. You know, they've weakened b4 with that move, so this is maybe not out of the question. Bishop to a6. You know what? Let's go straight in for this. Why not? You know, I was going to delay this bishop move. Delay this development and basically wait for white to invest to move first. Now, I thought on knight move I could just give him a boot. But you know what? Maybe I am mistaken. I think their intention is to drop the knight into d6. Okay, well, what do you do in such a situation? I don't know if I'm so quick to give up this square. Alright, let's go with knight here. Close to being killed with a knight move here. I don't want to touch this C pawn on my next move. My idea here, why am I using trick all the time? I have no tricks. My idea is to play knight here and then give the knight a kick. Knight f5 would control the square, maybe even knight c8. I'm maybe a bit overexcited about placing my pieces, developing my pieces, and then going back to the 8th rank. But yeah, maybe this is still an idea. Okay, so they're covering f5. It's underdeveloping, but again, the position is closed. Okay, I can't play this just yet. Well, I'm really flirting with danger here. This is a bit scary, I must say. But I think it'll be all right. I'm already looking at moves like bishop here. You know? And on pawn takes, queen takes, if I block with the queen, knight takes here. But on bishop g6, I think I have queen here, at the very least. Just defending these 2 points, and then I'm ready to kick. So I'm under a minute. We're about even on time. So let's see if this long-term idea here of one day exchanging light square bishops actually takes shape. Bishop f4 might be an idea, so that the knight can still look to jump into d6 on c6. Let's see. I'd like to see just a developing move. You know? Okay. Well, let's go straight in for this, huh? What do you say? Maybe I could give him a boot. I'm going straight in for that, huh? So this is some pawn sack, I guess. I guess that's what we have. Were they missing? Okay, so they're going with that move. Well, if I move my knight, they're going to play bishop here, so let's just recapture. Yeah, they're playing it as a pawn sack. Now, I can't take with the bishop because I drop b7. Okay, so let's take with the queen. I guess bishop f4 is coming. So what have I got myself into here? I am way underdeveloped, for one. This is true. And I need to castle queenside, I believe. Let's play my queen here. My knight is loose on this square, but I'd like to get him in here. However, on c3, I don't know. I may meet bishop f4 with bishop d6. They're under 20 seconds. Bishop f4, bishop d6, queen takes here, queenside castle. I'm gonna give that a shot. Haven't worked it all out. Wow, that was a very fast move. Let's castle. I know I'm dropping this. They could take that. Okay, I think I really do need to stop. They have queen takes e6. I missed this idea. I thought queen takes I could take the knight. Let's go here. They're starting to play very fast. Let's go here. Looking for maybe this advance. Maybe challenge the knight. Get him involved. Ooh, it's going to come down to this, huh? I missed that move. I should not have allowed this. Okay, mass exchange is incoming. Let's... Ooh. That's a really strong move. Yeah, that was a really strong move. I'm busted now. Queen check. Okay. Oh yeah, this is gone. Queen here, and that's it. Yep. I'm going to resign that one. That was a really good move. I totally missed that one. Alrighty. Let me go into the analysis board. I know my development was backward. That's exactly what I was signing up for. This light square bishop exchange. It took much longer to try and get that in, and they ended up jumping into d6, their knight. I was up material, and you'll see that from time to time where there's a little bit of a trade-off where you could be up material, but your opponent has a lead in development. Yeah, you know, right at that ending when it was just a heavy piece, they were really quick. That a5 move. I shouldn't have allowed that a5 move. I shouldn't have allowed the opening of the a file. The rooks got too active. And when I was having to, let me just show that right at the end. This point right here. I cannot allow. I was going to go here, and maybe I just should have. This was what my instinct told me to do. But I totally missed that they could push a5. And you know what? I was thinking I can't do this because of queen takes pawn, but I'm there to defend. Oh, okay. Well, I should have done this on this move, because this is a fine recapture. I could think about c4 and then targeting the b pawn. But, okay, that didn't happen, did it? We went this. I do have some experience with this capture line, focusing on the c4 square. This is still another approach to go in for that and get a little bit more development over here and get the light square bishop exchange like this, but the computer will not be in agreement with this idea of playing the bishop back, but it is an idea, and it's granted very slow and underdeveloping, and it breaks a lot of principles, but this is the idea, at least, to make this light square bishop exchange happen. This is the long-term strategy. So we got this in, knight here. Yeah, I don't know if I would have played it any different still. I have to take care of that d6 square. And is there a way to hurt me even sooner? I don't think so. You know, if this knight was somehow here, that could be a great bother. You know, knight on the rim is not so bad. And maybe this is even an idea. You know? To, maybe even play knight here. Yeah, knight to h6. And then maybe f4 to here. Maybe even a f-pawn advance. Yeah. But anyhow, they went with knight f3, h6. Right around here. I mean, I think this is the moment where maybe the computer is saying equal-ish. They're going to give some weight to the white position due to this e5 pawn, but I'm really close to getting this light square bishop exchange, and I have a thing that I wanted, which is a good pawn structure and a bishop that complements it well. But the cost here is, of course, time. You know, I'm very behind in development. Queen back, bishop f4, and maybe I should have still not gotten too ahead of myself with, okay, now's my moment here to, yeah, I think there was a serious error in my thinking right here, come to think of it. This, I think the thoughts that I was experiencing right here was, you know what, I'm really behind in development. I think I'm going to play here and give some material back. But this is the only thing I have. This is the only thing I have is just this one pawn. And I'm still going to be behind in development after this capture. And this is a serious pawn. Like, they take the G pawn, they have pressure on the F pawn, the H pawn. So I should still hold my ground here is what I'm saying. I got a little bit too... I was too quick to give back the material. They didn't take it on the very next move, but they took it one move later. What should I have done maybe even here instead of bishop d6? Well, queen here. And here's another thing. This is something I was thinking about. I wasn't able to voice it at this stage, but I was fearing this rook move, and then some sacrifices here. The rook capture. There's pressure on this structure. So queen here, rook here. If, well, I'm able to castle in time. I do get this move in. It may still be even a bit tricky for me to develop. Like, just making a move like that. Doing something like this to play, to defend my pawn and then finally get my bishop developed, that runs into this tactic. So it could still be a bit tricky to complete development. But once it got right around here, I'm definitely the worst side. I have nothing to show for my backward development. I don't know. Well, I don't know how much worse off. Maybe I'm too quick actually to say that. Yeah, I don't know that I'm so worse off here. Yeah, I really don't know about that. Right here, I know that it's pretty even once we get into this heavy piece ending, but we'll see what the suggestions are for the computer by the computer. This was a really strong move. Again, once it got to the point where I did allow the A file to open up, which there's no way I could be better now. I'm on the defensive entirely. And this queen move, I believe, is just a dagger. Yeah, it must be. Computer's suggesting king here. That's when you know it's a problem. Oh, it's suggesting king here right now, prior to the rook move. Oh. On queen here. Yeah, it's a problem. Okay, well, let's throw the evaluation on. Yeah, the queen, there's no defense after queen here. Was there even a defense right around here? No, it's +2. Okay, well, let's just quickly look in the opening. It will be saying that white is just the better side for a great portion of it. But, you know, if it's around this evaluation here of 0.7, I'm not so concerned about that. Oh, wow. C4? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What is the story with C4? Most explosive move in chess? Knight D6? Now it's even. Oh, what is this idea with C4? You can't just take the knight, can you? Chop. Oh, I guess my king's position is going to be exposed here, now that the center is opening up. Moves out of nowhere are possible, huh? When you neglect development? C4. Yeah. Didn't consider that at all. And I imagine my opponent didn't either. Not so human-like to play C4 here when your knight is under fire. Okay, they went right in. And they want to just go straight in for this. Oh, I think I would have played it exactly how white played it first, with capturing on A6. Not having those doubled pawns. Okay, so takes. And now G6. Ah, G6, huh? Well, likes white here, even though I am up a pawn. Close to equal, but not quite, yeah. I mean, this is the trade-off. Wants to go with castles here. Castle kingside. Make up your mind, computer. Yeah, on kingside there's bishop here. I guess it's a problem no matter what. If I do this, bishop takes h6. Knight takes here. Knight takes, queen takes. I'm getting mated even. What's the mate exactly? Oh, that's a nice one for white. Okay. So, just going back some. Right around here, I need to be accurate. Takes. What is with this h5 move? Wants me to insert this h5 move. Oh, okay. Maybe. What am I ohing about? I do have in this position, maybe, or one of the things I could be looking for in this position where after I take, they're not taking back right away. They take here. I could be looking for a way to save my knight from d6, like to f5 or here, but none of these moves right now are throwing a great punch. Maybe the idea is that the queen can't so easily maintain pressure on g5 anymore. If she goes to g6, this is my moment to play here or here. Throw a punch at the queen and only then recapture. Okay, so this is another correction on, well, this is another thought process that I could have gone through at this at this precise moment, where my opponent did not go with the, well, they went with this in-between move. Bishop takes bishop instead of the natural meeting a capture with a recapture. So this is a moment to maybe pause and try and work out a way to maybe make a knight move work with tempo. This would have been a nice move. h5. Queen here, and there's some success with this move because I don't have the pressure on g5. I can now take, and on this capture, although they're suggesting bishop g5 right now, but let's just go straight in for this. I can now safely recapture and develop. Much, much different scenario here. Much different outcome with these last few moves. It's much easier for me to complete my development. Okay, so this is still going to cause me some problems, I guess. Can't castle queenside so easily. Can't play f6, but I was going to go here, but I guess there's an idea of keeping the square open for the knight. Yeah, this is a way forward, certainly. Queen d7, knight here, maybe then even f6, queenside castle. g5, expand on the against the white king, and always, for sure, being in a position to meet a5 with b5. It cannot allow that a file to open up. Had a blind spot there in that heavy piece specific ending. But yeah, that would have been nice right at this critical moment here. So note to self, in those in-betweener moments, yeah, maybe give it a little bit more of a think. h5 would have been a nice move. Okay, so this is how it played out. And one other thing is, right around here, I was thinking of playing rook here and meeting this with this move. And if queen takes, I take here, and in the end result, I'm up a piece. Unfortunately, white would have on bishop takes knight, queen takes pawn. And that's a check. And they're killing me. So, went with queenside castle. They get the material back. Rook there, queen back. It's just a slight pull for white here. Yeah, still just a slight pull. And yeah, I wanted to go here. And it's fine if they take. Even prefers black now, because my rooks will be the one to put pressure on the white pawn structure, and black as a result will have to go on the defensive some. But yeah, a5, I have to play b5. This is just no good. I had a blind spot here, thinking if I pushed that the queen could take here. And then they followed up nicely, simply doubling, and I'm busted from here. Okay, well, I think I would have certainly revisit this idea in a future game, and it's nice to be aware of these little nuances in the position as things heat up when there are those in-between moves and such. But yeah, anyhow, as usual, feel free to leave any feedback to this video in the comment section below, and as usual, I hope you got something out of it. That's all for now. Take care. Bye.